Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the time that we've all been waiting for, the impending launch of the Nugen coin. What I want to do here is kind of go over briefly the flow of things as this all comes to fruition. If you notice here, right now we all understand that we have our coin sitting on the Nugen dashboard. Here in the next 24 hours or so, our available 6% of coins are going to be released here on our dashboard. The goal for those individuals that want to trade or sell some of their coins will be to send them over to the LBank exchange, which is the exchange that has currently been made available for us to do so. But I really want everybody to understand that you have four options with your coins initially. Some of us can actually just absolutely do nothing. You can leave your coin sitting on the Nugen dashboard for the time being and not do anything. So for those individuals that may be watching this or that know that they don't need any immediate cash and that they're in this project for the long haul, for the time being, you can just leave your coins where they are and absolutely do nothing over the next 48 hours or so as the coin launches. Or you can actually withdraw all 6% that is made available to you and put it directly onto the exchange. You can withdraw them from the Nugen exchange directly into a DeFi wallet, for example, Trust Wallet or MetaMask for safekeeping. If you were to do this, you now will be have total responsibility of your coins, meaning that you are being responsible for securing those coins on the exchange. This gives you control, not the centralized wallet that they're currently in. You own the keys here, so you have control. Just keep that in mind. So for those individuals that do choose to sell all or some of their Nugen coins, tomorrow, one thing that you're going to want to do is, I believe at 12 p.m. Eastern time, is when they have currently listed that we will be able to start transferring our coins to the exchange. But keep in mind, if you notice, when you log into your Nugen dashboard, at the top, they have a tab that says Whitelist. If you click on Whitelist, you will see a spot where you will need to enter with any address that you wish to withdraw your coins to. You will have to place that address in your back office under Whitelist 12 hours prior to being able to withdraw them from the Nugen dashboard. That is a security feature. That is not something that is uncommon in the crypto space. Some exchanges actually require you to wait a longer period of time. But in this particular instance, 12 hours for the whitelist approval to be able to send your coins over to the LBank exchange. Momentarily, I'm going to go through setting up the LBank exchange account. And when we get inside, I'm going to show you where to find the address that you will then plug into your dashboard to go ahead and get it whitelisted now, so that you don't have to worry about any time constraints once the coin actually goes live. Once you transfer your coins over to the exchange and you trade your coins, and initially the Nugen coin is only going to be paired with one other cryptocurrency, and that's going to be USDT, which is a stable coin that is basically pegged or mirrors the US dollar. So it maintains its dollar value without fluctuation. So if you choose to sell some of your coins, you're going to be selling the Nugen coin into USDT. At that time, you have the option of then swapping your USDT into Bitcoin, Litecoin, or any other coin that's available on the exchange if you so choose. Or you can send the USDT directly into either your DeFi wallet or your wallet or exchange that is linked to your bank account or debit card. You will have the choice once you actually swap your Nugen coins on the exchange. So momentarily, I'm going to come and actually share a screen, and we're going to go through actually setting up the L-Bank exchange account, and then we will take the receiving address from here, and I'll show you how to plug that into your Nugen dashboard. Okay, by this point, you should actually have or be looking for a link to sign up with L-Bank. I would strongly recommend reaching out to the person that shared this opportunity with you initially and see if they have their referral link that they can send you, because they will be actually able to get credit for your L-Bank account and earn small commissions as well. So I recommend everybody sharing their referral link with the individuals that share this opportunity with them, if at all possible. If not, the Telegram group has a link in it that can be used, or you can simply go to lbank.info and sign up, and then it will be a random referral link there. But if you can share it with the individual, use the individuals that shared this with you, that would be great. Once you receive that, you will simply go in, you will choose whether or not you want to use your email or your phone number for verification. Then you'll put in your email address and your password. Once you click register, it's going to send you an email or a text message with a 6-digit code that you will then need to add in. I can't recreate it because I've already set up my account, but you will receive a 2-factor verification code, 6-digit code, to whichever medium you chose to use here. You will also probably receive a pop-up capture that, to prove that you are a human. You may have to complete a puzzle or, get one of those grids that come up where you have to click on, hills or boats or bicycles or something like that. Once you get through the verification process, then you can log into your account. Once you log into your account, here at the top, you want to click on, you want to click on where it has your little man or person up to the top. And we're doing this so we can go to security. We want to make sure that we now secure our accounts. Now, at this point, either your email or your phone number has been approved. And I apologize, the screen's moving slow because I'm recording. So bear with me. Or it could just be the site is kind of slow right now. A lot of activity taking place today. Okay, once you click the little man in the top right-hand corner, it's going to bring us, and once you click the little man in the top of the menu bar, you're going to see where it says security. Click on security. Now, once we've clicked on security, it brings us to this page. Here, we want to go ahead and verify or bind our phone number. In order to do that, this will allow you to have another verification method other than your email address if you use your email to log in, and this will be vice versa. If you use your phone to log in, you want to go ahead and establish and verify or bind your email address. So type in your number and click right here where it says send, and it's going to send you a text message. After you click I'm not a robot, verification code sent. I am checking my mobile now. I have the code. Type that in. All right. Please enter email code. So once you type that one in, you're going to click, and it's going to send you an email also to verify that again. Again, these are just security measures so that you can protect your assets. You know, a lot of people that are new to the crypto space, you know, some of these things may seem, you know, rather frustrating to have to go through so many steps. But once you, especially if you're housing large sums of money, these are the keys to the vault, if you will. These are the things that will help keep your assets safe and protected from the thieves and scammers that are out there, especially in the digital space. Once you confirm those, bind your number, boom. So now my phone number should go through and be bound, boom. You will get a green check mark by whichever one it is that you were verifying. Again, that keeps you safe. That will come into play again later when you are verifying, or I'm sorry, when you get ready to withdraw from your account. You're going to need access to your email and or phone at that time in order to be able to withdraw. That keeps anybody else from being able to withdraw from your account. Then I recommend here where it says two-factor authentication. I'm not going to do it on screen simply because I don't want my QR code up there, but you would click add, and then you would actually scan your Google Authenticator or whatever kind of authenticator you use. I personally use Google Authenticator. You will scan the QR code and add it to your list of 2FA codes, just like you had to do with your Nugen dashboard. So that, again, another safety feature that helps keep your account protected. Then you'll see here where it has KYC. I'm not telling you to complete the KYC at this point in time. However, Nugen highly recommends that you complete the KYC verification, and completing it gives you the ability to withdraw more funds from your actual account. If you do not KYC, the amount that you can withdraw at one time may be limited. Well, I won't even say may. It will be limited. So I would highly recommend everyone take some time between now and the time this thing launches to go through the frequently asked questions section and familiarize themselves with the terms and conditions and everything associated with the exchange, just so you can have a good working knowledge of it. But in order to complete the KYC, you would simply put in your name, first and last, credentials, under credentials that, ID, passport, or driver's license. So in my case, I would be using my driver's license. Then you would have to put in the number on there. And as you proceed to the next page, that's when they would ask you to actually send a copy of your government documents over to approve your KYC. There have been a number of people that I've spoken with today that have completed theirs, and it has gone through relatively quickly for them. Now that you've completed that, let's go over to our wallet. If you remember me mentioning earlier that in order to get your account for Nugen, your wallet address for Nugen on the whitelisted, when you go to wallets, you'll see here where we have the search box. Click in the search box. And again, I apologize. I got so much going on this computer with recording and other windows and everything open, so bear with me. Okay. After you click wallet, it'll bring you here where you have the search box. In the search box, you want to type in NUGEN for the Nugen coin and hit search. That should pull up the Nugen coin. Once the Nugen coin comes up, you'll notice here where it says withdraw, deposit, and trade. Trade and withdraw are grayed out because withdrawing, there's nothing to withdraw, and withdrawing is not open yet, nor is the ability to trade yet. However, the deposit capability has been turned on. So you're going to want to click deposit, and that's going to take us to the screen that will give us the receiving address. That address, as you notice, you will get disclaimers all the time on exchanges, especially this one I'm seeing, where you have this pop-up. It lets you know that the address is for deposit only. Losses resulted by wrongly depositing any other assets to this address cannot be recovered. So you want to make sure, and they make sure that you agree to that. So you want to make sure that this address is the address that you select and paste into your Nugen dashboard in order to withdraw to. So this is your L Bank receiving address. So in the Nugen dashboard, you're going to whitelist this address. In order to do so, you're going to simply click where it says copy. It now is copied to my dashboard. Then we're going to take it over and paste it into our Nugen dashboard. Okay, but at this point we should all know how to log into our Nugen dashboard. So I skipped the actual login process. Once you log in, it will bring you to the main dashboard. Up at the top, you'll see right here where it says whitelisting. You're going to click whitelisting. And here you're going to click add whitelist. You're going to paste the address that we just copied from L Bank here, which is our BEP20 address to the L Bank exchange for the Nugen coin. We're going to add it. It has been added here. And now, as of this time, August 29th at 5:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, the clock is now ticking. 12 hours from now, I will be able to withdraw to this address at any point in time. Coins have been made available in my back office. I'm clear to go. I have a clear to withdraw once I have something available to withdraw. At that time, once there are coins available to withdraw, you're going to click here where it says withdraw. Right now, we all have a claimable balance of 0 Nugen. When the time comes, let's say I wanted to withdraw 1,000 Nugen. It won't let me put anything there now because there's nothing here. You would type in, let's say 1,000. And down here, you would click the drop down box. And here you will see the address that you wanted whitelisted would appear. You would click that and it would place it in that section. You would click verify OTP, which is a one-time passcode. So the system would send you the passcode via either email. I believe it may come via email or text. I'm not sure. None of us have done this yet, so I'm not sure. but you will receive a one-time passcode via text or email. You will enter that in, and then once that's done, you'll be able to click confirm. Once that happens, now your Nugen coins will be withdrawn from your Nugen dashboard, and they will go directly over to the LBank exchange and land directly into your Nugen coin wallet on the on the LBank exchange. Now I'm going to show you how to actually trade or exchange that once the coins have been made available on the exchange. Okay. Now that we're back to our LBank exchange account, we're going to make sure we're logged back in. We're going to go to wallet, and then you would hit spot. When you hit spot, it's going to bring you to this page. And I'm still waiting on my screen to catch up with me. Okay. Now, what's going to happen is, because you will have once your funds or your coins are received on the exchange, in the list of coins that are here, you can actually click this button and or check this little box, and what it will do is anything that you actually have some assets in, it will automatically pull those to the top. If you don't have this checked, it may not actually just pull. It's going to show you all of the coins listed, and you may have to either type in to see it if it doesn't pull it to the top by itself. But the easiest way to narrow it down so that you don't have to sift through a lot of coins to find it or see it is to just click right here where it says assets above 0, and it will be there. Right now, I have Ethereum. I sent some Ethereum over to this account just to test, or for the purposes of this video, just so we have something to actually walk you through the actual steps with. So for the sake of this exercise, just assume that your Nugen coins have been received on the exchange, and this is what we're going to do with them moving forward. So let's say you wanted to trade your Nugen coins for USDT. You're going to come down here and you're going to click where it says trade, and it's going to give you options to trade for, let me see, get back here, to trade ETH to BTC, ETH to USDT, ETH to BUSD, or ETH to USDC. Now, Nugen, when you click this for Nugen, it's only going to have one option available, or it shouldn't only have one option available, and that's going to be Nugen to USDT. So again, carrying out this exercise, we're going to do ETH to USDT. So I'm going to click here, and that is going to take me actually to the trading screen. Once the trading screen populates, okay, let's see here, you will notice, and it's still coming in, but if you notice here at the bottom, we have buy Ethereum and we have sell Ethereum. When this is Nugen to USDT, you're going to see buy Nugen, sell Nugen. Okay? In this particular instance, we already have Ethereum. Okay? We already have Ethereum. So that is what we want to sell. Let me make sure I got my right pairs and everything in here. ETH to USDT. Boom, boom, boom. So in this particular instance, if you notice over here, we have available 0.0259 2036. You'll be able to look here and it will show you the amount of Nugen coins that you actually have. So I can't buy any because I don't have any USDT to buy it with. So in this scenario, and 9 times out of 10, the scenario that you will see when you first do this, you will only have the choice of selling it. So when you get ready to sell, and I hope I don't confuse anyone with this, you have 2 options. You can do what's called a limit order, which is what automatically comes populated, or you can do what's called a market order. Okay? A limit order will be when you come in and you type the amount of Nugen coins that you want to sell and the price that you want to sell it at. So for example, right now, the price of Ethereum is 1,000. If you look over here in this chart, because this is constantly moving, everything over here is what's called an order book. Everything is green. That's in green is people that's wanting to buy, that have placed orders to buy. And everything that's in red is people that have placed orders to sell, that have accounts on the LBank exchange. If, for example, and I'm going to go ahead and use ETH terminology right now because that's what's in front of us, but the same thing will apply to the Nugen coin. If I wanted to do a limit order, and let's just say Nugen right now is 1,539.36 per coin, I could say, okay, I want to sell when it gets to 1,005. Let me see. Let me go down. Let me see here. Again, I don't want to confuse anybody. The chart that I'm looking at here, I want everybody to understand, you don't need to know what any of this means day one in order to sell any of your coins. I want to make sure that that's abundantly clear. Okay? You do not have to know how to trade the market. But for those that are saying, hey, I want to sell at a certain price, here you can actually look at the chart to see where the price is, either graphically, or you can look over here and see it by number. Okay? If I wanted to do that, I could just come in and say I want to sell at 1,538.79. That's the price I want to sell at, 1,538.79. I could type that in, and then it would ask me how much Ethereum I want to sell at that amount. I would look at how much Ethereum I have. If I don't want to sell it all, I may say I want to sell 0.01. So I would type in 0.01 Ethereum. 15. In this case, that's $15.39 worth of USDT that I would get at that price, and I would hit sell. It's going to ask me to confirm, and my order has been placed. Now, that order will not be executed until price reaches that amount. And if you notice, the price of Ethereum went up to 1,540 already. So it actually closed my transaction before I could even scroll down here to show you where open orders would show. It was showing down here. But if you notice, if we look up here now, you see available USDT. We didn't have any USDT before. We only had Ethereum. Now I have USDT in my account. Now, let's say, for example, if I wanted to sell Ethereum at $1,600, I could put an order in for the price of Ethereum to get much higher, and it would be what's called a pending order. A pending order. And when and if the price of Nugen, which is what we all want to hear, but in this case, Ethereum, reaches that price, it would automatically trigger the sell and put it into USDT. So I want people to be aware of that type of capability. Now, sometimes in a fast-moving market, you need to move quickly. You can also do what's called a market execution. So I'm going to click here where it says market. And when you click on market, I don't have to enter in a price anymore of where I want to sell it. It basically says sell at market price. And what it does is it goes over here, and whatever the current market price is, it executes my sale instantly. So if I want to do a market execution, right now it's going to ask me how much I want to sell. I could type in the amount that I want to sell from here like I did before. Or if you notice right here, we have a sliding scale. I could slide this here and sell 25% of it, of what's left. I could slide here and sell 50% of it. I can slide here, sell 75% of it, or I could come and sell all of it at one time. So for the sake of this exercise, just to go through the process again, let's say we wanted to sell half of it. So I'm going to drop it here so I don't have to calculate anything or do anything. It automatically does that for you. Automatically does that for you. It divided all this, gave me that number. I hit sell. I'm doing a market execution. It goes through. I confirm it. Order placed. You see I'm down here in the order book. It revoked it. Wait a minute. No, it didn't. It had a revoke button so that you could actually cancel a transaction if you wanted to before it went through. But if you notice, transaction did go through, did a market execution. Now I have $27 worth of USDT, and I have a lot less Ethereum now. So that if you wanted to do it all, you could do it all. Totally up to you at that particular point. Now, let's say we've done all of that. Now we want to act, how do we turn this into cash that we can actually put in our pocket, for example? You know what? I'm going to do a little bit. You know what? I don't know how much it'll let us take off the exchange, but let's try it and see. So now we're going to go back to the spot window. Come out of the trading, the exchange area. And we're going to go back to, that's right. We're going to go to our wallet. Now we should have 2 coins that come up that show a balance. We still have some Ethereum in our account, and we also have some USDT in our account. Okay. Now you will notice that we have USDT and we have Ethereum in our account. If this had been Nugen coins and you did not trade all of them, this would say Nugen coin and whatever balance you still had left in that. But in this particular case, which is USDT, which is what you're going to have to trade your Nugen into, this is the balance that we actually have. Now, I want to let people know also, the same way we traded Ethereum into USDT, we could have turned around and purchased Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, or any other coin if we wanted to, and it would show up over here as well if we chose to send that to our wallet that we want to cash out in. In this particular instance, though, I'm just going to use USDT for the sake of this demonstration. So now what you do is you go and you click where it says withdraw. Once you hit withdraw, that is going to give us the area where we're going to have to now provide the address that we want the USDT to be sent to. All right. Now, some of you may be familiar and some of you may not be familiar with the different blockchains that are out there. Okay. Now, USDT can actually go over multiple blockchains. The ERC20 blockchain, which is the Ethereum blockchain, the TRC20 blockchain, which is the Tron blockchain, BEP20, which is the Binance Smart Chain, Heco, which I don't know what that is, and Matic, which is Polygon Matic's blockchains. Now, for me, I typically move my USDT on the Tron blockchain, one, because it's faster and less expensive as it relates to fees to move from one location to the other. So I'm going to send this to one of my wallets that actually accepts Tron on USDT on the Tron blockchain. So I am going and grabbing that address right now from my wallet. Okay. And these are some of the things that we can all do in advance if you so choose. You can actually go and save your addresses in your address book ahead of time so that that stuff is already in there. So in this particular instance, I'm going to paste my receiving USDT TRC20 address in there. I'm looking at my other wallet. I'm confirming the address is correct. So you always want to check the first 3 or 4 letters and the last 3 or 4 letters and or numbers just to make sure that it matches up with the receiving address that you want it to go to. Here is where you would click add address. So I'm going to click add this address. I'm going to put the token name, USDT. You see here where it says external withdrawal. Make sure it's clicked on external withdrawal. Withdrawal address. I'm pasting it in here. The network that is going to go across is the Tron network. And all right. And I don't want to, well, it's making me put a note. Let's see. I'm going to put the name of the wallet that I want it to go to. Confirm. Now, again, remember before when we first started, I said there's going to always be security measures in place. Herein lies one. Because an address is being added to this address book, they are requiring that a authorized individual is actually in this account making some type of transaction. This is an important transaction because it means that money can be, or coins can be taken off platform. So they make sure that that's something that has to be verified. So I just received a text message, and I'm entering in the code that was sent to me, and now my address has been added successfully. All right, so let me see here. Boom. Now you see the address is saved in my address book. So I could just click that, even though I already had it pasted in there. In the future, anytime I come, I can always click the drop down, and it will always give me any addresses that I've saved. And I did not mean to click that. I'm looking here where it says withdrawal whitelist. I don't want to turn that on right now, but it looks like they have a feature that's just like Nugen coin, where you can actually whitelist it or require that it be whitelisted. I'm not going to activate that. Not going to activate that. So I just want to go back to the previous page so that we can complete our withdrawal transaction. Okay, so, and that was my mistake. And again, this is my first time running through it on this exchange, so I apologize. Please bear with me. But I clicked manage address book, which is what caused that other page to come up. I meant to actually click the drop down arrow instead. So I'm having to wait for it to go through its paces here. So here we go. Boom. Click it. So really all you have to do is just click in the box, and any saved address actually just pops up. So if you notice, my address is in there. You see all this red? The withdrawal address is incorrect because, and you see where it says ERC20 here? It's not allowing me to send to the wrong network. Now that I put the right network on, it's compatible. So it will allow you to send it. Sometimes in some exchanges, it won't give you that indication. So you could end up sending your coins to the wrong blockchain, and you can lose your funds forever. So it is very important that you make sure that you are on the right blockchain or the right network. All right, now, how much do I want to withdraw? I'm going to click all. Now, if you notice, it tells you that you have a limit of how much you can withdraw in a 24-hour period, and that is 1.5 Bitcoin. If you want to increase that amount, you have to make sure that you bind your 2FA to increase the withdrawal limit. So by the time you get to this point, I'm hoping that everybody would have already done their 2FA with Google Authenticator at least, but not to increase the amount that you can withdraw, specifically to provide another layer of protection on your actual account. But let's continue. We have $27.55 that we're going to worth of USDT that we're going to withdraw. We don't need a memo. The fee for me to do this is 1 USDT. One of the reasons why I'm using USDT instead of sending this off platform on Bitcoin or whatever the case may be is because the fees to send USDT on the Tron blockchain are a lot less expensive. If this could have been $10,000, and the fee still would have been somewhere around $1, if not just $1 for the transaction. So keep that in mind. So this is telling me that when I send this, I should receive $26.55. That's after they've taken the dollar out of my $27.55. I'm going to confirm the withdrawal. It's telling me now, before you do, when you hit confirm, you are going to get a confirmation screen. it's going to say transfer method. I'm sending an external transfer. The amount transferred out amount is $27.55. Again, minus the $1 fee, but this is the total amount that's leaving the account. The address that I'm sending this to will appear here. So if you want and or need to re-verify the address, here's your last opportunity to do so. We did not have a notice or there was no need for us to put any type of notes on the account. Transfer fee, here's that $1. Confirm to transfer. You see, yet again, we get another security pop-up. This is, yet again, helping to protect the assets in the account from any would-be predators that would get access, that could get access to your, well, in the event that a would-be predator were to gain access to your account. You put in the code again, hit confirm, and we're waiting for something, hopefully green, to pop up that says withdrawal successfully. Boom. Your withdrawal application has been submitted successfully. L-Bank is handling it. Gives you the date and time of the transaction, the amount that was withdrawn, the address that it was withdrawn to. I am confirming that. Here is the beautiful part about what we just did with USDT specifically, is that it is a very fast blockchain. And I hope it doesn't prove me wrong today, but when we get back to, now I'm going to go back to my wallet, go back to the spot account. We're going to see if the funds are still in the account or not. I am, in fact, and I will say fast is relative, of course. We do have to give it some time to go through the blockchain and appear where it needs to go. So let's, here we have history. Well, still waiting on the computer to catch up with me. And you can notice here while we're waiting, earlier I was saying the total withdrawal limit for the day was 1.5 Bitcoin. Not that it's gone down a whole lot, but you can see where this number has gone down because it definitely shows that some type of transaction has taken place for funds to come out of the account already. So let's click on history and see if we can see the actual transaction. See if the actual transaction will post here for us or not. Again, guys, I'm walking through this for the first time myself on L-Bank and familiarizing myself as I am going along for the sake of being able to get this information out as fast as possible today. There may be subsequent videos that I do and kind of clean it up and shorten it a little bit, but I definitely want everybody to have as much in-depth information as possible for what could be the, as possible. And I would rather over explain than to under explain. And I hope I'm not missing too much as we go through this. Here we go. So if you notice here, it says that there is a pending order, because if I were to go and try and withdraw again, there is nothing available to withdraw. If I put in all, it is 0. So the transaction is pending. It just has not completed as of yet. So we're still waiting for it to go through its paces. And even though USDT on the Tron blockchain is a fast blockchain. We never know what security measures and other things behind the scenes that the exchange may implement that may slow the process down. So, and if it does, 9 times out of 10, it is for security reasons before that actually goes through. Now, I am checking my wallet right now, and I have actually received it in my wallet. And if you notice here where it says spot assets equivalent, the overall balance in the account has now gone down to about $12, meaning that those funds have been successfully withdrawn from the platform, from the exchange, and I am looking on my phone in the wallet in which I sent it to, and those funds are safe and secure in my DeFi wallet at this time. So that is the process that you would go through from beginning to end in order to convert Nugen coins into cash or into USDT that you can then send to a wallet that you have connected with a bank or a debit card that will allow you to spend it as you wish. I hope that helps. Good luck and happy trading.